So should I start with a class 2 vehicle or a class 1 vehicle? In UK wording, that just simply means class 1 is the one that pulls a trailer, and class 2 is a rigid one that's not pulling a trailer. Welcome to Simon Kawa channel. Make sure to leave us thumbs up to help spread these videos, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. So stay tuned. I want to speak about that. What I'm trying to talk about is, in my view, it's better to buy a smaller motor and then grow as you go. As you get used to the industry, keep going. Just like the one in front of me. This gentleman there is sort of strapping. His stuff is jumped in through the curtain. There's even the other one in the background, the silver one. That's what we mean rigid. In our days, you started with class 2, they gave you the permission to drive that kind of any size, as long as it's not pulling a trailer. And then later on, you went for another exam, just like this red one coming out. That looks like maybe 7.5 ton. So yeah, the advice is, if you're starting in this industry, start with that. Some people, yes, you can hack it going straight to buying a tractor unit and looking for contracts to pull trailers, yes. But the safe side, especially with this new environment, economical environment, I'd reckon it's better to just buy a rigid and look for a couple of pallets to move. Sometimes even that will give you the big money. It's just like some van jobs. Sometimes you do a van job or removals, or even in a Luton, and you'll get lorry operator money. So in the same note, these small motors here, sometimes they will get the same money that people will get when they are pulling actual trailers. It's safety. So I'm on a job today. I'm pulling a flatbed. Actually a new not really a new experience, but I haven't done it for a long time, maybe over even 2 years. So today I've been watching the back of the trailer, and it's really the long one, you know, having to take a couple of minutes, maybe 30 minutes, a whole hour, just to get back my groove. So on this particular one, there is a company that's doing a move. It's a company removal. So they sent me out with a couple of straps, and the straps are not enough. They're having to organize and bring more straps. So that's what I'm waiting for. They also may want a cover. The guy says you have tarpaulin cover in case it rains. It's heavy machinery and stuff in boxes. So that's what I'm talking of. Stuff in boxes. And machinery. This is the main item. I've decided they put it in the middle. The guy came and asked me where I want it. They put it in the middle, in the center. Some motor looking thing. And then he wants to fill up the trailer with whatever they want, because the company, they're moving from one part of London to the other. You get me? A little out of London actually they're going. Yeah, so this is the flatbed that has been challenging me for the morning. The guy left it empty of fuel. Remember the little survey which I gave? The most annoying thing. Some people are saying it is the rubbish and also the fuel. Actually, in my opinion, it's the rubbish. You can find fuel because you're charging them, you're working. Maybe also sometimes you run out of time and you really need to get going, so you can leave it. But the rubbish issue, leaving your rubbish there, food you've been eating, packets of stuff, and you leave the food there and empty, who do you think is going to take that stuff off? It's very rude. You starting your shift and just beginning with moving things is rubbish. It's bad. So as a boss, I would insist that people really go with their rubbish. If they don't, you tell them off. You tell them off, and you even basically they start losing their shifts if they are temporary. If they are not temporary, they can start to get disciplined for that. Call them in, because you can cause all the contamination nowadays. It's COVID has never left us, and other diseases. So you can't just leave your stuff. You've eaten sandwich and you leave the box, or have eaten drink, you know, half drunk water or whatever. Even the gloves are annoying, to be honest. Let's look inside it. Empty warehouse. Come with me. This company has left the place. That's the guy who's loading me. They have a skip for the rubbish. They have, you know, it's been a machinery, machine operating company, whatever they do. It's a company move. Guy told me, oh, we need more straps, we need more what? We're paying more good money. So I wonder how much my bosses have paid. I'm going to get paid to do this move. I think it's good money. Another question people have been asking concerning vehicles. Should I invest as an investor, and I'm not trucking, I'm not a driver? Should I invest? I told people my opinion on that is, first, leave the trucking alone. First get to be a trucker before you can be a trucker. Get your truck driving license before you start buying trucks, because you won't know nothing. The truckers, they will take place, they'll just go there and Skype for 4 hours and you have to pay them. In trucking, 4 hours is how much? Is that 80 pounds? Yeah, 100 pounds. And some guy has finished the job, he's just relaxing, telling you nonsense. You don't want that when you're new. So and also the profit is so a bit skinny. It's not that as much profit as people think. So just you first get to be a trucker before you try and buy trucks here in the UK. In the States, I saw that many people could buy. Office workers had trucks and they sent people and they made profit. Actually, one guy on there used to make so many videos about it. Yeah, there they probably have a big margin. In the UK, the margin is not that big, in my opinion. In Africa, people rarely drive their own. When they buy, they send. So that's a different ball game. In Asia as well, I suppose. India, Pakistan, you know, tell us in the comments. Thank you for the support, by the way. People watching from India, this channel. They're the second hugest amount of people. UK, India, and US, those three are always giving the biggest viewerships. Thank you so much, you lot. Continue giving us thumbs up, continue sharing the video, continue sub to the channel if you haven't actually done it. If you're new face, new voice, I'm the man of UK trucking. I am from Africa. I've been here for ages. I decided to start teaching it. I decided to do other things, invest my money elsewhere. I talk a lot about the economy, politics, things like that. So sub on this channel, and I ain't going to lengthen this too much. So I've answered those two questions. First, do your HGV, and also I reckon start with a small one. If it were me, I'd buy a small one and I'll start teaching driving school. I reckon it would suit me, teaching people how to drive to pass their SGB. Okay, want to leave it at this and say stay safe, God bless, love.